What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure. We're going back to Two Ring Circus, the sort of remix album following the Circus album. We're going to listen to a remix of Victim of Love. Now, people who saw that reaction will know it sort of in that moment and since has become one of my sort of favorite tunes among Erasure's catalog, in part because I enjoyed it in the moment, but it also was semi-nostalgic. That part where the more sort of emotional synth comes in the later half. It really sort of cued some memory. I obviously had heard it as a kid, but still, it was a tune that I didn't really remember in any amount of detail, so the experience was very fresh. So bottom line, that was a really fun reaction. I like the tune a lot, in particular that sort of emotional synth. I've actually heard a remix since then where the emotional synth comes in earlier in the track, but in the studio version from Circus, it's like the final kind of third of the tune where it finally comes in, and I really think it takes the track to another level. So I really like the original is what I'm saying. And we're going to listen to the, is it Little Louis Vega mix? Yeah, the Little Louis Vega mix of Victim of Love. So here we go, Erasure, Victim of Love from the Two Ring Circus, and it's the Little Louis Vega mix. Kind of making it a little more like early morning gospel feel. I don't wanna love. Similar, but it's sort of a little heavier, a little deeper. Escalating, kind of chimey synth, ascending. It's like that synth line just really makes me feel nostalgic. Again, overall structure is not crazy different. It's just each of the sections are slightly reconfigured, shifted. And as I say that, we move into a more kind of remix-oriented, stripped-down percussive section. love that crystalline ascending synth. Pulling out the layers. It's another one of the songs, right? Like by saying I don't want to be, like he's implicitly aware that no matter how much he tries to build up his defenses, you know, it might very well happen again. He could fall in love and then, damn, you know, all that wall build up, it didn't make a difference. I still am another victim of love again. But yeah, I really enjoyed that tune. It felt like that remix, it kept it a bit closer to the original than a lot of the kind of, you know, dance floor, like 12-inch and other remixes do. Again, it was like different in pretty much every section, and yet the overall progression of the track wasn't crazy different from the original. Again, maybe that extended stripped down percussive section near the end was the biggest departure, but generally the beats of the original track were all there. And again, I mentioned before that I had heard a remix. The remix that I heard, because I remember, I forget where I was, but I was somewhere where there was like an Alexa and I wanted to hear that song, so I asked for it and it played the remix, which I guess is just by Vince himself, because it didn't say any other indicator for it was just, you know, Victim of Love remix. And like I said, that synth came in a bit earlier, but in this version it was like the studio version or the album version, in that it didn't come in until the second half of the track and just for kind of that one part. So yeah, like I said, it kept it a little closer to the original, but I enjoy it. It was a good sort of slightly heavier in some parts sort of take on it. But yeah, I will always enjoy that track a great deal, which is funny because I clearly liked it when I was younger, but you know, I didn't have like Erasure albums, so it wasn't something that I listened to a lot. So then when I heard it in that moment, it was like cool and fun and also nostalgic. So now, again, when I hear that tune, it just makes me think of that experience. So in any case, do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.